We've been working with some business school content, for instance, and a major part of the course we were designing had some communication elements, and we wanted to be able to have students have more practice writing, speaking, communicating, presenting. And so we just filled the course with lots of little, okay, here's an email, fix it, and then upload it, and we'll give you feedback. Here's a scenario where something is happening. How would you respond to it? You're a PR leader and something bad just happened in your organization and you need to give a negative review. By the way, let's go look at some modern, like very recent examples in the news. You tell us a couple examples of organizations that you're interested in. We'll find some news and then build a case study for you to work on and see how another organization that you might be interested in handled a similar problem. And so we built in as many of those things as possible. And so the learning experience wasn't textbook, like where you read several pages and then maybe you answer some questions at the end. And then at the end of the term, you turn in an artifact that maybe you wrote with ChatGPT. It's like, no, we're going to give you lots of little micro practice. We're going to give you lots of scenarios to take what you've done and to try it again with different prompts. We're going to scaffold your learning as you practice things in realistic situations and give you the feedback to continue to improve and practice that. And then we hope that by the end, not only did you pass the course and you got your credential, but you are prepared to go into the business world and do these things the next day after you get hired. And so that one is a very practical example. And we're looking at how does this apply to math? How does this apply to history? How does this apply? As with all those things, you're learning how to be a mathematician or how to be a historian or how to think like that person. And so we want to be able to make sure that you get lots of practice and lots of feedback, and then you can take what you've done, those experiences, and share them with your instructor, and the instructor can look and say, hey, I really like what you did here and I like the feedback that it gave and I like how you responded to the feedback, and so let's talk about that. Whereas here, the AI told you this. I don't know if I agree with that. Let's talk about that. Or what do you think? The AI gave you this feedback. Was that good feedback or not? Let's let you talk about that because you're going to be using AI to do these things in the future. Let's talk about how you're using it and what things are good and bad for you. So it's definitely a different kind of learning experience than any of us had 10 years ago.